Hi, Pete here with Centerlink Realty Solutions. I get people all the time who tell me, I know how rent-to-own works. They say, I rent the house for a year or two and then decide whether or not I'm going to buy it. The challenge with this is that if you're renting for a year or two, with the market steadily increasing, the market value of the house will go right past you. With our program, you lock in the price of the home from the start, and it won't change over the course of your lease. The appreciation in the market value benefits you. So who are the people we typically serve? Our buyers are people who might make enough money but are self-employed and need, as a bank would describe, seasoning, and need a period of time to become mortgage ready. Maybe a buyer is someone who had one or two hiccups in their credit with a life event, a divorce, bankruptcy, or something else. Someone who just needs more time to become mortgage ready. Typically, those are the types of buyers we serve. Many fit within this box, but others might not. What we do is get a buyer in contact with our preferred credit enhancement company that will help them develop a credit strategy that will get them mortgage ready within a specified period of time during the lease or rent-to-own period. We turn someone from a tenant buyer to a full-fledged homeowner. There are steps in doing this. The first thing is to contact us on our website at crssellshouses.com. There's no obligation and it's free. This will allow us to schedule a conversation and start the registration process. It's important to do this as soon as possible because as a property comes up, we literally send out an email blast to everyone who's on our buyers list. Oftentimes, houses are spoken for even before the house is put out to the public. If the property is of interest, the next step is to fill out some forms, which will give us a better understanding about the buyer and their background. Some of the items we collect is income, amount of down payment, basically a big financial picture so we know if our program is going to be a good fit or not. The next step is to schedule a phone call and go over the forms. If we're comfortable with the outcome of that conversation, we'll then set up a buyer's meeting where we'll have our first opportunity to have a conversation in person. We think it's important to be able to look someone in the eye and be able to get a sense of the comfort level so we can know if we have a business relationship over the next 2 to 3 years. We'll go over a buyer's letter of intent that outlines the steps for success because remember, our whole goal here is to get you across the finish line with the best programs and rates available. The next step moving forward is to receive a binder deposit, which is typically $1,000 and fully refundable if you're not accepted into the program. We would also discuss the amount of deposit would be put down. We typically ask for an amount anywhere between 5 to 10% of the purchase price of the house, sometimes more depending on the property. The way in which some of our buyers get a deposit up is with a 401k account, tax refunds, and bonuses that are pledged throughout the term of the lease. The good thing about the deposit is that it's credited toward the purchase price. Every single dollar that's put down on the down payment is actually coming off the purchase price, which makes it easier to become mortgage ready and be able to close and be a homeowner. If you are accepted, we'll have you sign all the necessary paperwork within 3 to 7 business days, which is with our attorney. So let's just summarize what I went over as there is a lot of information. First, the buyer opts in to find a property. Next, to view the property if it's vacant. Then get in contact with our preferred credit enhancement service. And finally, we'll have a conversation over the phone and in person and hopefully realize a plan that will ultimately get the buyer across the home ownership finish line. We look forward to our first conversation. Thanks for watching and take care.